Hello, everybody. Scooty007 here, bringing you another exciting game in the 2008 replay with Inside Pitch. In today's game, we have the 5-14 Washington Nationals taking on the 9-9 Atlanta Braves. This is game one of a two-game series between the Nats and the Braves, and it's an NL East matchup. So who's going to win game one? Will it be the Nats? Will it be the Braves? Let's find out. And here is the starting lineup for the Washington Nationals. Leading off, the shortstop, Christian Guzman. Batting second, the center fielder, Lastings Milledge. Batting third, the third baseman, Ryan Zimmerman. Batting fourth in the cleanup position, the first baseman, Nick Johnson. Batting fifth, the right fielder, Austin Kearns. Batting sixth, the catcher, Johnny Estrada. Batting seventh, the left fielder, Willie Mo Pena. Batting eighth, the second baseman, Felipe Lopez. And batting ninth, the pitcher, Matt Chico. On the mound for the Braves, it is Tim Hudson. Hudson will come into the game with a 2.33 ERA. He's got one win, no loss. One win, one loss. He's pitched 27 innings, allowed 20 hits, 14 strikeouts, and 9 walks. We're here at Turner Field, which gives a -1 to strikeouts and a +2 to walks. And with that, Christian Guzman steps up to the batter's box. He's batting a .304. And here is the first pitch. We're underway. 6-2, column 6, row 2. That's going to be a blank. Guzman being a left-handed batter today. He's a switch hitter, so he's batting left against Tim Hudson. We consider that a blank. Off of the pitcher card. 5-6, column 5. Column 5, row 6, and that's going to start. And Guzman will lead this game off with a double. That's a double out there in the right field to Francoeur. Can't get it, as he'll go back to the wall and throw it back, and they'll hold him at second. Let's take a look at the starting defense for the Washington Nationals, for the Atlanta Braves. Diaz is out there in left field. Blanco will be in center. Francoeur will be in right field. Going around the horn, we've got Jones on third, Escobar at short, Pardo at second, Teixeira's on first, McCann behind the plate, and Hudson is on the mound. And with that, Lastings Milledge will come up. He's batting a .243. Strategy rolls an 8 infield at normal depth. And here is the pitch. 3-4, column 3, row 4. That is a blank. By the way, strategy rolls an 8, so the Nationals are holding off. 5-1, column 5, row 1. Ground ball to Escobar. And with that, it's going to be a roll of a 6. He'll hold on that. Runners will advance. Ball set to shortstop. Pitcher or the pitcher if the runner beats the D6. He does not. He has a base run rating of a 3, so that's going to be out number 1. One away, and the strategy roll is a 20 as Ryan Zimmerman now walks up into the batter's box. On a roll of a 20, it's a pickoff attempt. Anytime you roll a 20 on the strategy die, it's a 2, it's a balk. On a 1-2, that is a balk. He'll throw it wide, missing Pardo, and with that, Jones will go over to third, and the Nationals now have a runner in scoring position. Ryan Zimmerman batting a .272, and here is the pitch. Can they capitalize on that balk? 4-2, column 4, row 2. That's going to be a strikeout. on a 1-9. That's going to be a 1. Struck him out. And Nick Johnson will come up. He's batting a 232. Strategy roll 9. Nationals holding off. Here's the pitch to Johnson. 6-6. Column 6. Row 6. Double star. That's going to be a ground ball to Escobar. And that will retire to the side. So no runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 1 left on for the Nats. We go to the bottom of the first. And here is the starting lineup for the Atlanta Braves. Leading off, the second baseman, Martin Pardo. Batting second, the shortstop, Yonel Escobar. Batting third, the third baseman, Chipper Jones. Batting fourth in the cleanup position, the first baseman, Mark Teixeira. Batting fifth, the right fielder, Jeff Francoeur. Batting sixth, the catcher, Brian McCann. Batting seventh, the left fielder, Matt Diaz. Batting eighth, the center fielder, Jorge Blanco. And batting ninth, the pitcher, Tim Hudson. On the mound for the Nationals, it is Matt Chico. Chico will come into the game with a 5.40 ERA, no wins, 1 loss. He's pitched 25 innings, allowed 31 hits, 15 strikeouts, and 7 walks. Martin Pardo batting a 438, and here is the pitch. 1-4, column 1, row 4. That's going to be a walk. On a 1-13, that is an 8, and that's going to be a walk. So with Pardo going over to first, let's take a look at the starting defense for the Washington Nationals. Mo Penna will be out there in left field. Millage will be in center. Kearns will be in right field going around the horn. Zimmerman is on third. Guzman at short. Lopez on second. Johnson's on first. Estrada behind the plate, and Chico is on the mound. Yonel Escobar batting a 329. Strategy roll is at 18, and that's going to be a sacrifice play. And the pitch to Escobar, 4-4. Column 4, row 4. Possible error, and that is a successful sac bunt rating of a 2. That is a 3. Strategy roll on the die is a 7. That's going to be a good bunt. And with that, it's 1 away, and Pardo will get into scoring position. Chipper Jones steps up. Strategy roll is a 20, infield at normal depth. Chico does not pick anyone off, but I'll still show it. It's a 17. Jones batting a 329, and here is the pitch. 2-5, column 2, row 5. That's going to be a walk. On a 1-15, the 19 is too high. 2-4, column 2, row 4. Power hit to Penna. That is an 11. On a 9-20, that's going to be a fly ball out. Penna goes back to the wall. He sees it, goes to the warning track, jumps up, makes the catch. And out number 2, Pardo will hold. For him to advance from second to third, it's going to be, we subtract 3 and then roll, but that is a 0. 6 is too high. Teixeira batting a 222, strategy rolls a 1, and here is the pitch. 6-5, column 6, row 5, strikeout on a 1-6. The 11 is too high. By the way, strategy roll was a 1, and the Braves holding off 6-2. Column 6, row 2, power hit to Penna. That's a 15, and that's going to be a fly ball out. Penna will make the catch. And that'll put 2, and that will retire the side. So no runs, no hits, no errors, but 1 left on for the Braves. After 1, we're scoreless. We go to the top of the second. Austin Kearns, Johnny Estrada, and Willie Mo Penna do up for the Nats. Austin Kearns batting a 149. Here's the pitch. 6-6, column 6, row 6. That's going to be a strikeout on a 1 to 9. The 20 is too high. So now 3-1, column 3, row 1. It's a single down the third baseline to Jones. And with that, Austin Kearns is on with a base hit. They're not going to send Kearns for a steal attempt. Johnny Estrada batting a 176, infield double play depth, and here is the pitch. 3-3, column 3, row 3. That's going to be a walk on a 1 to 4, 15 too high. 5-6, column 5, row 6. It's a fly ball back there to Blanco. He'll make the catch. And that'll put one away. Willie Mo Pena batting a 310. Strategy roll this time is a 12. Infield still at double play depth. Nationals holding off. 6-2, column 6, row 2. Strikeout plus. Now on a strikeout plus, we add 10 to that range. -1, we add 9 to the strikeout range of Willie Mo Pena. That's going to be a 24. That's going to be a 6. Struck him out looking. And with that, 2 away. Just like that. And that's going to bring up Felipe Lopez batting a 238. Strategy roll 14. And here is the pitch. And that is going to be a 2-6, column 2, row 6, double star. Since Lopez is a switch hitter, it's going to be a ground ball to Jones. He'll make the catch, and that will retire the side. So no runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 1 left on for the Nats. We go to the bottom of the second. Jeff Francoeur, Brian McCain, Matt Diaz due up for the Braves. Jeff Francoeur batting a 268. And here is the pitch. 5-6, column 5, row 6. It's a range play, so that means we're going to check the first number of the outfielder's arm. But who is out? Whose range are we checking? 4-6, column 4, row 6. Fly ball back there to Millage. Miller's range is on a 1 to 2. That's going to be a 5. And that is a 5 for a double. And that's going to be good for a double for Jeff Francoeur. He'll lead off with a double. With Francoeur now on second, that's going to bring up Brian McCain. Brian batting a 267, and here is the pitch. Strategy roll is a 20. It's a pickoff attempt, but he doesn't pick anyone off. And by the way, for Millage, he's 5 for 11 on range plays. 5-3, column 5, row 3. That's going to be a strikeout on a 1 to 4. That's going to be a 1. Struck him out. And 1 away, and that's going to bring up Matt Diaz. Diaz batting a 161, strategy roll 3, nothing to do for the Braves. And the pitch. 1-6, column 1, row 6. That's going to be a walk on a 1 to 3. The 10 is too high. 4-6, column 4, row 6. Ground ball to Zimmerman. He'll make the catch. And that'll be an out at first as Francoeur will hold at second. So 2 away, and that's going to bring up Jorge Blanco, batting a 211, strategy roll 4, and the pitch. 6-1, column 6, row 1, home run. That's a 0. The 17 is too high. 3-5, column 3, row 5, power hit to Pena. That's a 13, and that's going to be good for a triple on a 8 to 20. So what we do is for the power hit line, we take 1d20 roll-up, If it came up a 1 through 6, it's a single. 7 would have been a double, and then 8 through 20, it's a triple. That's a 13. The Braves are on the board. So 1-0 Atlanta, and that's going to bring up Tim Hudson on an RBI triple by Jorge Blanco. So Tim Hudson now steps up. This is his 10th at bat. Strategy roll 17, and the pitch. 4-6, column 4, row 6. Possible error on a throw. And that's going to be a 4-3, column 4, row 3. Double star 1. It's a fly ball to Penna. His error range is the number in the bracket. That's going to be a 9, the 14 to I. No error there. And that will retire the side. One run, 2 hits, no errors, one left on after 2. Braves 1, Nationals nothing. We go to the top of the 3rd. Matt Chico, Christian Guzman, and Lasting Millage due up for the Nets. Chico batting a 304, and here is the pitch. 6-3, column 6, row 3. That is a blank. Chico. 2-1, column 2, row 1. That's going to be a double star 6. So that's going to be a fly ball to Blanco. Blanco will make the catch and put one away. We go to the top of the order. Christian Guzman, 1 for 1, led the game off with a double, and the pitch. 4-5, column 4, row 5. That's going to be a foul ball. It's a wild pitch. So smack it in the stand. We're going to re-roll the dice. 2-3, column 2, row 3. That is a blank. Guzman. 3-5, column 3, row 5. Fly ball to Blanco. He'll make the catch. And that'll put 2 away. Lasting Millage is up. He's 0 for 1, and the pitch. 4-6, column 4, row 6. It's a range play. Whose range are we checking? 3-1, column 3, row 1. It's going to be to Diaz. Diaz's range is on a 1 to 4. That is a 6. He'll make the catch. He won't get it in time, sorry. And with that, Millage is on with a double. Keeps the inning alive a little bit as Ryan Zimmerman steps up. Zimmerman is 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Strategy rolls 17. And here is the pitch. 6-2. Column 6. Row 2. Strikeout plus. Remember we had 9. That's a 19. That's a 2. Struck him out. So no runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 1 left on. We go to the bottom of the 3rd. Martin Pardo, Yuno Escobar, Chipper Jones due up for the Braves. Top of the order, Martin Pardo is 0 with a walk his last time up, and the pitch. 4-1, column 4, row 1. That's going to be a range play. And the range check is going to be on 1-6, column 1, row 6. Line drive to Guzman. His range is on a 1 to 3. That's going to be a 3. He'll make the catch. And 1 away. Guzman is 5 for 10, so he's 50% on his range plays. Yuno Escobar batting a 3. He's 0 for 0, and here's the pitch. 1-5, column 1, row 5. That's going to be a walk plus. Now remember, on a walk plus, we add 10 plus the 2, so that's where we get the 20 from. That's going to be a 20, that's going to be a 4, and that's going to be good for a walk. So with Escobar on first, that's going to bring up Chipper Jones. He's 0 for 1. Strategy roll 9, nothing new. Here's the pitch. 5-6, column 5, row 6. That's going to be a range play. 3-4, column 3, row 4. It's a double to Millage. We're going to check his range. His range is on a 1 to 2. That's going to be a 2. He sees it. Goes back to the warning track. Makes the catch. And we'll put 2 away. And with that, Mark Teixeira is up. He's 0 for 1. Strategy roll is an 11. And here is the pitch. 4-1, column 4, row 1. Once again, it's a range play. 3-6, column 3, row 6, pop up to Lopez. His range is on a 1 to 2. That's going to be a 4. That's going to be good for a single. He can't make it in time. And with that, it is with less than 2 outs. Escobar will advance. So Escobar goes to third. And we have runners on the corners. Jeff Francoeur is up. He's 1 for 1 today with a double and a run. Runners on the corners. Strategy roll 18, infield at normal depth, and here is the pitch. And that's going to be a 6-5. Column 6, row 5, strikeout on a 1 to 10. That's going to be a 1. Struck him out. So no runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 2 left on for the Nationals after 3. No, well, it's no runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 2 left on for the Braves, not for the Nationals. I got the teams mixed up. After 3, it is the Braves 1, Nationals nothing. We go to the top of the 4th. Nick Johnson, Austin Kearns, and Johnny Estrada do up for the Nats. Nick Johnson 0 for 1, and the pitch. 5-3, column 5, row 3. That's going to be a walk plus. That's a 36. That's going to be a 3, and that's going to be good for a walk. So Johnson gets walked on a full count, and Austin Kearns 1 for 1 today, and here's the pitch. Strategy roll is a 12. Nationals holding off. Double play depth for the Braves. 6-4, column 6, row 4. Strikeout on a 1 to 9. The 11 is too high. 1-5, column 1, row 5. Power hit to Francoeur. That's going to be a 5. That's going to be good for a single. And Johnson will go to second. He'll get the hold sign. He would go from first to third with a +1. That's a -2. Well, it's a +2. So it basically cancels each other out from Francoeur. So we'll roll 1d6. That's going to be a 4. The die roll is high. It needed to be a 2 or less for him to advance to third. So runners on first and second, that's going to bring up Johnny Estrada, 0 for 1, strategy roll 7, infield at double play depth, no outs, and the pitch. 1-1, column 1, row 1, possible error on a ground ball. 6-5, column 6, row 5, fly ball to Francoeur. And his error range is on a 1 to 3, that's going to be a 17. No error there. Johnson will hold. We subtract 1, and we'll roll that, but that is a 0. And that's going to bring up Willie Mo Pena. He's 0 for 1, struck out his last time up. Infield still at double play depth. Strategy roll 16 and the pitch to Penna. 2-2, column 2, row 2. That's going to be a walk. On a 1 to 11, that is an 8, and that'll load the bases. So the bases are loaded as Felipe Lopez will come up. He's 0 for 1. Strategy rolls a 14 and the pitch. Infield is playing in. 6-2, column 6, row 2. That is a blank. Lopez batting left. 3-1, column 3, row 1. That's going to be a double to Diaz. That'll score 2 runs. On an RBI double by Lopez, Penna will go to third. The stop sign goes up. He does not advance. It's 2-1 Nationals. Nationals with a 1-run lead. Right now, here in the top of the 4th, Matt Chico batting. He's 0 for 1. Strategy roll 8 as the Nats hold off. 1-4, column 1, row 4. Home run, that's a 0. The 16 is too high. And that's going to be a 6-3, column 6, row 3. Ground ball to Escobar. And are they going to try to score the run? They are. They're going to send him. They're going to go for the auto out. They are. They're going to go for the auto out. So with that, Chico will get the RBI on that one. It's an RBI for Chico. It's now 3-1 Nationals. 2 away, and Lopez will go to third. We go to the top of the order. Christian Guzman, 1 for 2 with a double so far in this game. Strategy roll 10, and here is the pitch. 3-4, column 3, row 4. That's a blank. 1-5, column 1, row 5. It's a single past Escobar. Nationals go up. They score another 1. RBI single by Guzman. It's now 4-1 Nats. Lasting Millage is 1 for 2 with a double. Strategy roll 16 and the pitch. And that is going to be a 4-5, column 4, row 5. Wild pitch on a 1 to 8. It's a wild pitch. On a 9, it's a passed ball. It's a 20. Nothing happens. 5-3, column 5, row 3. Line drive back up to Hudson. He'll make the catch. And that will retire the side. 4 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left on for the Nats. We go to the bottom of the 4th. Brian McCann, Matt Diaz, and Jorge Blanco do up for the Braves. Brian McCann 0 for 1 with a strikeout, and here is the pitch. 3-2, column 3, row 2. That's going to be a home run on a 1 to 6. The 16 is too high. 1-5, column 1, row 5. Double star 5. It's going to be a fly ball out there to Carnes. Carnes will go back, make the catch, and 1 away. Matt Diaz 0 for 1, and here is the pitch. Diaz 1-4, column 1, row 4. That's going to be a walk. On a 1 to 3, the 17 too high. So no walk there. 3-6, column 3, row 6. That's going to be a single past Chico. And with that, Diaz is on with a base hit. Strategy roll is a 6. That's going to be a hit and run for Jorge Blanco as he steps up. Now, on a hit and run, all ground double plays get a -2. Base run rating will get a +2. All home run and walk ratings are cut in half, and we round those down. Lineouts are considered double plays, and if the batter strikes out, we will resolve it as a regular steal. Jorge Blanco 1 for 1 today with a triple and an RBI, and here is the pitch. 2-3, column 2, row 3, strikeout on a 1 to 10. The 20 is too high. 5-1, column 5, row 1. That's going to be a single past Johnson. Diaz will go to third, but goes to second. But does he advance to third? That he does on a 1. He'll go from first to third on a 2 through 6. Base run rating is a 3. He'll go to third. And with that, the Braves once again have runners on the corners. Tim Hudson is 0 for 1 today. Strategy roll is a 6. Braves holding off, and here is the pitch. 6-5, column 6, row 5. Strikeout on a 1 to 18. That's a 17. Struck him out. And that'll put 2 away, and that's going to bring up Martin Pardo. Pardo is 0 for 1 with a walk. Strategy roll 13. Braves holding off. Runners on the corner. Infield normal depth. 1-1. Column 1, row 1. That is a blank. Pardo. 6-5 as we go to the top of the order. Column 6, row 5. It's a line drive to Chico. He'll make the catch. And that will retire the side. So no runs, 2 hits, no errors, and the Braves leave 2 stranded after 4. It's Nationals 4, Braves 1. We go to the top of the 5th. Ryan Zimmerman, Nick Johnson, and Austin Kearns do up. Taking a look at Tim Hudson, his pull rating is at 0, but he can face 6 more batters. They're going to leave him in, but the bullpen for the Braves is starting to warm up as we speak. Ryan Zimmerman is 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts, and here is the pitch. 5-5, column 5, row 5 at the ballpark. We're going to go to Turner Field. First time we're going to the ballpark card in this game. So when you roll the @ symbol, you'll resolve the play for the batter using the ballpark card. In this case, we're going to go to Turner Field. 3-1, column 3, row 1. And that's going to be a fly out to left field as Diaz will make the catch and put 1 away. Nick Johnson, 0 for 1 with a walk and a run, and here is the pitch. And that's going to be a 4-3, column 4, row 3. Possible error. Johnson. 4-2, column 4, row 2. It's a single to Francoeur. His error range is a 1 to 3. And that is an 18. So the 18 is too high. No error there. And Johnson will get on with a base hit. Austin Kearns, 2 for 2 today with a run scored. Runner on first. Strategy rolls a 13, and here is the pitch. 6-1, column 6, row 1, range play at the ballpark. We're going to go once again to Turner Field. And the pitch. 4-1, column 4, row 1. It's a ground ball to Teixeira. It's a ground. Teixeira's range is on a 1 to 3. That's going to be a 6. It goes right through his legs. That's going to be good for a single. So Johnson will go to second. Johnson to second. Kearns on first. And let's see, does Johnson go from second to third? He'll go from first to third on a 2 through 6. That's going to be a 2. He'll go to third. And with that, the Nationals now have runners on the corners. Johnny Estrada, 0 for 2, and here's the pitch. And that is going to be a 6-2, column 6, row 2. That is a blank. Strategy roll, by the way, is a 7 with 1 out. 4-5, column 4, row 5. It's a pop-up to Escobar. And that'll be out number 2. So with 2 outs, remember, we add a +1 to the base run rating. And that's going to bring up Willie Mo Pena. Pena is 0 for 1 today with a walk, a strikeout, and a run. Strategy roll is a 6, and here is the pitch. And that's going to be a 3-4, column 3, row 4. That is a blank. 4-5, column 4, row 5. It's a ground ball to Escobar. He'll make the catch. And that will retire the side. So no runs, 2 hits, no errors, and 2 left on for the Nats. We go to the bottom of the 5th. Escobar, Chipper Jones, and Mark Teixeira due up for the Braves. Escobar has a walk. Is 0 for 0, and here is the pitch. And that's going to be a 5-5, column 5, row 5, strikeout on a 1-4, the 19 too high. 5-2, column 5, row 2, that's going to be a fly ball out there to Millage. Millage will go back, make the catch, and puts 1 away. Chipper Jones is 0 for 2, and here is the pitch. 5-2, column 5, row 2, home run on a 1-10. That's going to be a 5, and that's a solo home run by Chipper Jones. That ball is out of here. As that ball will go down the left field side, Pena goes back to the wall, chasing it, and it's into the upper decks. And the Braves cut the lead down to 2. It's 4-2. And with that, with 1 out, that's going to bring up Mark Teixeira, who is 1 for 2, and here's the pitch. 6-1, column 6, row 1, that's going to be a blank. And that's going to be a 6-2, column 6, row 2. It's a power hit to Pena. That is a 6, and that's going to be good for a single. So on a 1-7, that would have been a single. That's how that would work. Teixeira on infield at double play depth. Jeff Francoeur is up. He's 1 for 2 today with a double, a strikeout, and a run. Strategy roll is a 6. The Braves, nothing do. They're going to hold. 5-5, column 5, row 5, strikeout on a 1-10. That's going to be a 6. Struck him out. And that puts 2 away. And with that, Brian McCann is up. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout. Strategy roll 3. Braves standing pat. The pitch. 1-4. Column 1, row 4. That's going to be a walk. On a 1-13, that's going to be an 8. And that's going to be a walk. So with that, Brian McCann will go on first. Teixeira will move over to second. Matt Diaz is up. He's 1 for 2. Strategy roll 8, infield at normal depth, and the pitch. Chico can go one more batter. 6-5, column 6, row 5. Strikeout on a 1-8. That's a 7. Struck him out. One run, 2 hits, and no errors, and 2 left on for the Braves after 5. It's Nationals 4, Braves 2. We go to the top of the 6th. Felipe Lopez, Matt Chico, and Christian Guzman due up. Bullpen for the Braves warming up. They are going to leave Hudson in for one more inning. Lopez is 1 for 2 with a double, a run, and an RBI. And the pitch. 5-3, column 5, row 3. That's going to be a walk. It's a walk plus. So remember, on a walk plus, we're adding 12 to Lopez's walk range. So that's going to bump it to a 21. That's going to be a 4, and that's going to be good for a walk. All right, so right now, Hudson is tired. Hudson is now tired. With Guzman being, Lopez being a switch hitter. Left, it's a steal attempt. They are going to send him. And that's a 16, and they caught him stealing. So 1 away on that one. Chico, 0 for 2 with RBI. And the pitch. Hudson tired, so that means if we're 4-1, column 4, row 1, that's going to be a blank. So if we roll something like a 4-2 with the W in brackets, or a 1-3 with the single in brackets, and this is where the question mark also, because remember, question mark comes into play if we roll it, but now if we roll it, the pitcher will be retired. So 4-1 is a blank. We're going to go to Chico. 4-3, column 4, row 3. It's a ground ball to Pardo. He'll make the catch. And that'll put 2 away, and we go to the top of the order. Christian Guzman, 2 for 3 today with a double and an RBI. And the pitch. Guzman, 6-4, column 6, row 4. That's going to be a double star now. I forgot to mention this all the way back in the first inning when we rolled on the double star. On the pitcher card, when you roll a double star, you're going to take 1d6 and roll it. That'll tell you the auto out. In the PC version here, it'll be random. So in this case, it's going to be a ground ball to Escobar. He'll make the catch. That's a 1-2-3 inning as the Braves retire the Nationals. In order, it's 3 up, 3 down, no runs, no hits, no errors. We go to the bottom of the 6th. Jorge Blanco, Tim Hudson, and Martin Pardo due up for the Braves. The Nats. Going to go to the bullpen. They are going to pull Chico. They got a left, right coming up. We're pretty high up on that list. Garrett Mock. Garrett Mock will come into the game. That is his card. Mock comes in the game with a 0 ERA. He's pitched 6 innings, only had 4 hits, 4 strikeouts, and 4 walks. Taking a look at the stats here for Matt Chico, he went 5 innings. He had 7 hits, 2 runs, 2 earned runs, 3 walks, 5 strikeouts, 1 home run, and an ERA of a 5.10. Jorge is going to face 8, 9, and 1 in the lineup. Jorge Blanco, 2 for 2 with a triple and an RBI. The pitch. 5-2, column 5, row 2. That is a hit by pitch. Garrett Mock is a -10 for hit by pitch. That's going to be a 0. The 5 too high. So he doesn't get hit. 4-2. Column 4, row 2. It's a line drive to Lopez. He'll make the catch. And that'll put one away. Tim Hudson not taking the hit here. So they are going to bring in Garrett Norton. Norton to pinch hit. Norton will come into the game with a 4.38 to pinch hit. And that's going to be a 3-1. Column 3, row 1. That's going to be a blank. For Norton, 1-2. Column 1, row 2. That's going to be a single past Johnson. And with that, Norton is on with a base hit. Top of the order, Martin Pardo is 0 for 2 with a walk, and here is the pitch. Strategy roll 7. And that is going to be a 4-3. Column 4, row 3, strikeout plus on a 1-16. Remember, we add 9 to that range. That's a 16. That's going to be a 14. Struck him out. And with that, that's going to bring up, Escobar. 0 for 1 with a walk. Strategy roll is a 7. And here is the pitch. 5-4, column 5, row 4. It's a wild pitch on a 1-2. It's a passed ball. It's a 12, and nothing happens. Escobar, 6-5, column 6, row 5. It's a single down the third baseline to Zimmerman. And with that, Norton is on with and Escobar on with a base hit. Chipper Jones is up. He's 1 for 3 with a home run, a run, and an RBI. That is his third home run right now of the replay. Strategy roll 19. Infield normal depth with 2 outs. 5-5, column 5, row 5. That is a strikeout on a 1-7. The 13 is too high. 1-6, column 1, row 6. It's a fly ball to Kearns. He'll make the catch. And that will retire the side. So no runs, 2 hits, no errors, and 2 left on. After 6, Nationals 4. Braves 2. We go to the top of the 7th. It is Lasting Millions, Ryan Zimmerman, and Nick Johnson due up for the Mets. And with that, they are going to bring in Vladimir Nunez. He's going to come in. That is his card. Nunez comes in the game with no ERA, no wins, no losses. He's pitched 6 innings, has 2 hits, 4 strikeouts, and 1 walk. Taking a look at the stats here for Tim Hudson, he went 6 innings, allowed 8 hits, 4 runs, 4 earned runs, 3 walks, 3 strikeouts, 1 balk, an ERA of a 3.0. 2, 3, and 4 of the Nationals lineup. Lasting Millions is 1 for 3 today with a double, and here is the pitch. 6-5, column 6, row 5, range play at Turner Field. The pitch. 3-5, column 3, row 5. That's a pop-up to McCain. On a 1 to 2, on a 1, let's see, that's all right. On a 1 to 3, that's going to be a 2. It's a catch. And McConnell will make that. He's 2 for 2 on his range plays. He's still at 100%. Ryan Zimmerman, 0 for 3 today with 2 strikeouts and the pitch. 2-6, column 2, row 6. That's going to be good for a single. And Zimmerman is on with a base hit. Nick Johnson is 1 for 2 today with a walk and a run. Strategy roll 7, infield double play depth, and here is the pitch. Johnson, 1-2, column 1, row 2. That's going to be a walk on a 1 to 26. That's a 3. That's going to be good for a walk. And with that, Zimmerman will go to second, Johnson on first, and Austin Kearns, who's 3 for 3 today with a run, steps up. Here's the pitch. 6-2, column 6, row 2. That is a blank. Kearns being a right-handed batter. So on the pitcher card, we look to the right-handed side of the slash. 6-6, column 6, row 6. It's a single to Jones. And that'll load the bases. Zimmerman gets the hold sign. Johnson gets the hold sign. They don't advance. And that's going to bring up Johnny Estrada. Estrada's 0 for 3. Strategy roll 9, and here is the pitch. They are going to let Estrada take the hit. 1-2, column 1, row 2. That's going to be a walk on a 1 to 4. The 8 is too high. 2-3, column 2, row 3. It's a single out there to center field to Blanco. He can't get it in time as it'll drop in front of him. And it is now 5-2. Bases are still loaded, but now we're going to check for runner advancement. We roll a 1, and that's going to tell us to check the second die. So in all of these, Johnson becomes the lead runner. So Johnson will score. So basically, lead runner advances. Johnson scores, so it's a 2-run RBI single for Estrada. He'll pick up the 2 RBIs. So now we'll look to Kearns. That is a 3. That's going to be a 5. So if the roll is less than, no, the roll is 5. If roll is higher, the trailing runner holds. Kearns will hold. Estrada will hold. So they will both hold at second and first. It is now 6-2. It's a 4-run game for the Nationals with a 4-run lead here in the top of the 7th with 1 out. Willie Mo Pena is up. He's 0 for 2 today with a walk, a strikeout, and a run. And here is the pitch. 4-4, column 4, row 4, possible error. 4-4, column 4, row 4, double star 6. It's a ground ball to Escobar. His error range is the number in the bracket, so it's a 1 to 6. That is a 9, no error there. However, he will make the catch. And with that, Kearns will go to second, goes to third. We are going to check for the double play rating. That is a 0, and Pardo is a 0. So that's going to be a 0. Die roll, ground double play rating is a 2. We'll take 1d6, roll it against that 2. That is a 2. That's going to be a double play. And the reason we get that as a double play is if the roll is equal to or less than the ground double play rating, it becomes a double play. as we sing Take Me Out to the Ball Game. It's time we hit the 7th inning stretch. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 2 left on for the Nationals. We go to the bottom of the 7th. Mark Teixeira, Jeff Francoeur, Brian McCann due up for the Braves. And with that, Garrett Mock staying up there on the mound. Let's take a look at the box score after 6.5 have been played here at Turner Field. Nationals scored 4 runs in the 4th inning, 2 runs in the 7th, 6 runs, 11 hits, and no errors. The Braves, a run in the 2nd, a run in the 5th, 2 runs, 9 hits, no errors. We go to the bottom of the 7th. 4, 5, and 6 due up. Teixeira, Francoeur, and McCann due up for the Braves. Mark Teixeira, 2 for 3, and the pitch. 2-1, column 2, row 1. That's going to be a strikeout on a 1-8. That is a 1. Struck him out. And that's going to be 1 away. Jeff Francoeur, 1 for 3 today with a double, a strikeout, 2 strikeouts, and a run. And the pitch. 1-6, column 1, row 6. That's a strikeout on a 1-8. The 14 too high. 1-1, column 1, row 1. That's going to be a single to Guzman. And with that, Francoeur is on with a base hit. So strategy rolls are turned off, and infield's going to be at normal depth. The reason they're turned off, or how we know that they're turned off, is we take the difference in the score. It's a 4-run game. So we take that 4, add it to the 7, that gives us an 11. If the number you get is higher than 10, there is no strategy. Brian McCann is up. He's 0 for 2 today with a walk and a strikeout, and the pitch. 2-1, column 2, row 1. Strikeout on a 1-6. That is a 6. Struck him out. And that's going to bring 2 away. And with that, Garrett Mock now tired. So Matt Diaz is up. They just need 1 more out. They're going to leave him out there for the inning. Matt Diaz, 1 for 3. The pitch. He goes up a hit. They're going to bring in another runner. Another pitcher. Bullpen for the Nats warming up. 6-5, column 6, row 5. Strikeout on a 1-16. The 20 is too high. 5-4, column 5, row 4. However, it's a fly ball back to the Millage. He'll make the catch. And that will retire the side. So no runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 1 left on. After 7, it's Nationals 6, Braves 2. We go to the top of the 8th. Felipe Lopez, Garrett Mock, and Christian Guzman due up for the Nats. And with that, Vladimir Nunez is tired. They are going to pull him. So we do have a new pitcher on the mound for the Braves, and that is going to be Jeff Bennett. They're going to bring Jeff Bennett in. That is his card. So Bennett will come into the game with a 5.26 ERA, 1 win, 2 losses. He's got 1 save. He's pitched 13 2/3 of an inning, allowed 17 hits, 9 strikeouts, and 3 walks. Lopez, 1 for 2. Well, let's take a look at the stats here for Vladimir Nunez. He went 1 inning, allowed 3 hits, 2 runs, 2 earned runs, 1 walk, an ERA of a 2.57. Felipe Lopez is 1 for 2 with a double, a walk, a run, 2 RBIs, and the pitch. 3-5, column 3, row 5 at the ballpark. We're going to go to Turner Field. 1-3, column 1, row 3. It's a ground ball to Escobar. He'll make the catch. And that'll put one away. Garrett Mock. Mock not taking the hit here. And they're going to bring in Ryan batting a 500 and the pitch. And that's going to be a 5-3, column 5, row 3. That is a blank. Ryan is a left-handed batter, so on the pitcher card, we look to the left-handed side of the slash. 6-6, column 6, row 6, and that's going to be a line drive to Pardo. He'll make the catch. And that'll put two away. Top of the order, Christian Guzman due up. Guzman 2 for 4 today with a double and an RBI on the pitch. 1-3, column 1, row 3, range play. And that's going to be a 3-6, column 3, row 6, fly ball to Francoeur. His range is on a 1-3. That's going to be a 6. That's going to be good for a single. And Guzman is on with a base hit. Francoeur is 4 for 7 on his range plays. Leston Millage, 1 for 4 with a double and the pitch. 1-2, column 1, row 2, walk on a 1-11. That is a 20. 20 is too high. 2-6, column 2, row 6, double star 2. It's a ground ball to Jones. He'll make the catch, and that will retire to the side. And so no runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 1 left on. We go to the bottom of the 8th. Jorge Blanco, Jeff Bennett, Martin Pardo due up for the Braves. And for the Nats, we're going to go to the bullpen. And they are going to bring in, they're going to call Saul. Better call Saul. Saul will come in with a 12.60. He's got no wins and 5 losses. He's pitched 5 innings, allowed 11 hits, 7 strikeouts, and 5 walks. Jorge Blanco, 2 for 3 today. And he'll step up. Let's take a look at the stats for Garrett Mock. He went 2 innings, allowed 3 hits, 3 strikeouts, no ERA. So with that, we do have a little bit of a change here. Johnson at first is going to come out, and they're going to bring in Ronnie Bellard. He's going to take over at first. In center field, Leston Millage is a 2. They're going to bring in Willie Harris. Harris will take over at center field, and at left field, it is going to be Ryan. Ryan will take over at left field. Second base, Pete Orr. Pete Orr will take over. They're going to bring in their big hitters. No double switch there for the Nationals. So they're going to bring in the big guns for the defense. Jorge Blanco is 2 for 3 today with a triple and an RBI. And here is the pitch. 5-4. Column 5, row 4. Strike out on a 1-10. The 16 is too high. 3-2. Column 3, row 2. Fly ball back there to Kearns. Will make the catch. I got to put one away. Jeff Bennett not taking the hit. And they're going to bring in Mark Coste. Coste to take the hit here. He's batting a 246 on the pitch. 1-6, column 1, row 6, strikeout on a 1-6. The 14 too high. 6-1, column 6, row 1, line drive to Rivera. He'll make the catch. And that'll put 2 away. Top of the order, Martin Pardo, who is 0 for 3 with a walk and a strikeout. They're not letting Pardo take the hit. And with that, Brian Jones will come in. Actually, they're going to bring in Josh Anderson. Anderson will pinch hit. Here's the pitch. He's batting a 125. The pitch. 1-1. Column 1, row 1. That's going to be a strikeout on a 1-10. That is a 5. Struck him out. And with that, the Braves go down in order. No runs, no hits, no errors. We go after 8. It is Nationals 6, Braves 2. We go to the top of the 9th. Ryan Zimmerman, Ronnie Bellard, Austin Kearns due up for the Nationals. Braves have a new pitcher on the mound. And that is going to be they're gonna bring in Blaine Boyer. Actually, Joyan Travers will come in. Travers will come in. That is his card. And at second base, Kelly Johnson will take over at second. So Joyan Travers will come in. He's batting a 3, comes into the game with an ERA of a 3.60. 1 win, 1 loss. He's pitched 5 innings, allowed 7 hits, 4 strikeouts, and 2 walks. Ryan Zimmerman is 1 for 4 today with 2 strikeouts and a run. Taking a look at the stats here for Garrett Mauch. Mauch went to Saul Rivera, went 1 inning, allowed 1 hit, an ERA of a 10.50. Let's take a look at the box score after 8 had been played here at Turner Field. Nationals scoring 4 runs in the 4th, 2 runs in the 7th, 6 runs, 12 hits, no errors. The Braves, a run in the 2nd, a run in the 5th, 2 runs, 10 hits, no errors. And with that, Ryan Zimmerman 1 for 4 with 2 strikeouts and a run. And here is the pitch. 6-4, column 6, row 4. That's going to be a range play. 6-2, column 6, row 2. Double star 5. It's a fly ball to Diaz. His range is on a 1-4. That's going to be a 4. He'll make the catch. And puts 1 away. Diaz is 4 for 5 on his range plays. Ronnie Bellard batting a 444. Here's the pitch. 2-6, column 2, row 6. That's going to be a walk on a 1-14. The 19 is too high. 5-1, column 5, row 1. That's going to be a ground ball to Escobar. He'll make the catch. And that'll put 2 away. Austin Kearns is 4 for 4 with a run scored, and here's the pitch. Two up, two down, just like that. 5-5. Column 5, row 5. That's a strikeout. On a 1-9, that is an 8. Struck him out. So no runs, no hits, no errors as the Nationals will go down in order. We go to the bottom of the ninth. Escobar, Chipper Jones, and Mark Teixeira due up for the Braves. And with that, I think they're going to call in Lewis. Luis Aaliyah will come in. Yep. That is his card. Aaliyah will come in the game with a 9.73. No wins, 1 loss, no saves. He's pitched 3 2/3 of an inning, allowed 7 hits, 2 strikeouts, and 3 walks. Taking a look at the stats here for Saul. He went 1 inning, allowed 1 strikeout. Allowed 1 strikeout, an ERA of a 10.50. 3 outs away. 2, 3, and 4 for the Braves. Escobar, 1 for 2 with a walk and the pitch. Taking the hit. 5-4. Column 5, row 4. That's going to be a blank. 2-3. Column 2, row 3. That's going to be a single past Guzman. And with that, Escobar is on with a base hit. Infield going to double play depth. Chipper Jones is up. He's 1 for 4 today with a home run, a run, and an RBI. And the pitch. 2-3, column 2, row 3, strikeout. On a 1-7, that's a 1. Struck him out. Mark Teixeira, 2 for 4 today with a strikeout. And the pitch, infield normal depth. 4-1, column 4, row 1. That's going to be a walk. On a 1-14, that is a 12. That's going to be good for a walk. And Teixeira will get on with a walk. And they are going to bring in a pinch runner for Teixeira. And that's going to be... they're not. So Teixeira will stay. Jeff Francoeur will come up, and here is the pitch. He's 2 for 4. 6-2, column 6, row 2. That is a blank. 2-4, column 2, row 4. Pop up to Jones. And that's going to be out number 2. Lewis is now tired. Brian McCann is up. He's 0 for 3. McCann not taking the hit. And they're going to bring in Clint Simmons. Simmons to take the hit. First time we're seeing Simmons in this replay. It's going to be his first game. And the pitch. 5-3, column 5, row 3, strikeout on a 1-11. That is a 9. Struck him out. And that is the ball game as the Washington Nationals defeat the Atlanta Braves. Final score 6-2. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 2 left on. Final line score coming right up. So the Nationals defeat the Braves 6-2. Matt Chico will get the win. Tim Hudson picks up his 2nd loss. Chipper Jones hits his 3rd home run of the replay. Let's take a look at the stats here for the pitchers. Matt Chico gets the win. He went 5 innings, allowed 7 hits, 2 runs, 2 earned runs, 3 walks, 5 strikeouts, 1 home run, an ERA of a 5.10. Tim Hudson picks up the loss. It's the second loss. He went 6 innings, allowed 8 hits, 4 runs, 4 earned runs, 3 walks, 3 strikeouts, 1 balk, an ERA of a 3.0. Luis Aaliyah, the last pitcher up for the Nats, he went 1 inning, allowed 1 hit, 1 walk, 2 strikeouts, an ERA of a 7.66. And Julian Travers, who also went 1 inning, had 1 strike, an ERA of a 3.0. So that's going to do it for us here as the Nationals will improve to 6-14, and the Braves will drop to 9-10. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a like and a thumbs up on your way through the turnstile. And remember to click that bell notification to be notified of when new videos in the 2008 replay go up, and when I go live with all of the Philadelphia Phillies games. Until then, I'm Scoonie 007. We'll see you for another exciting game in the 2008 replay with Inside Pitch. Until then, take care, everyone. Bye-bye.